Good morning. One of the movie of your retrospective here is Field of Dreams. That is probably one of the best important movie of my life. So I wanted to ask you something about that movie, and just another little question. Next year it will be the centenary of the birth of Frank Sinatra that you made in the Rat Pack, and I wanted to know something about how did you build that character so intriguing. Thank you.
I was offered to do. They did a mini series about Frank Sinatra that his daughter Tina produced, and I turned it down. And then I'll just do that part. Really, you got a good memory. Oh, so you do understand. Then they offered me this in the Rat Pack, and I said no way. And I kept turning it down because I was somewhat intimidated by playing somebody that was that well known. I mean, the only thing that I have in common with Frank Sinatra is we're both from New Jersey and we both curse. That's about it. So, but then I started thinking, saying, well, wait a second, why am I so afraid of doing this part? And I talked to the director a couple times, and they didn't want an imitation of, they wanted more, just a flavor of who he was as a man. So I just decided to do it. It was one of the best times that I ever had doing a movie. And I listened to his music over and over and over again. There's so many books about him that after a while you just have to put it down and just let your imagination take over.
Bonjour, merci d'être venu. Je voulais savoir, dans toute votre carrière, quel a été le rôle qui a été le plus important pour vous en termes de difficultés, de challenges et aussi de personnages.
What has been maybe your hardest experience, or the one that was a...
Probably, and it's getting a little personal, my mom was really sick during the filming of Goodfellas, and she passed away in the middle of it. So it was that, of doing that movie, going home on weekends to see her, and then what inevitably happened during the middle of it. So that was probably the hardest, but still the most rewarding, and I'm really thankful that I was doing the movie during that time, or else it really would have been rough.
Monsieur?
So you said that acting is about homework, it's just work and work. So have you seen your way of working on your roles evolving in your career, or have there been like different stages of your method?
Yeah, at first, when I first started, I was very method. I would live the part, take it home with me. It would always stay with me constantly, or the voice, or whatever. Then, as you get older, you start realizing, well, what happens is your imagination gets stronger and stronger. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So I always do lots of homework. And then you just kind of let it go and see what happens on the set. But it's all about the homework. And then when I first started doing, for 5 years, when I moved to Los Angeles, nothing happened after doing a soap opera. And as soon as I got to Los Angeles, I studied. And then when I got my first movie, when I was finished with that, Something Wild, I went back and studied. Every first 5 or 6 movies, after Goodfellas, after Field of Dreams, I would just go back and study. And the more you're studying, the stronger you're getting, and the more confident you